Welcome to the Let's Get Vulnerable podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Morgan, and today's episode is answering an audience question. I have had this question a lot over the years, and I felt time to readdress this because it's wedding season, y'all. I mean, I myself am getting married. I know so many people getting married, and I'm an elder millennial. I'm 35. It's also, I feel like the season of life that I'm in, it's just so many people in my life are getting married. And I feel like that also happened for me around 25. So it's like the people that didn't get married at 25, now there's a whole new resurgence of weddings in my social group. And of course, you can just look on social media and you can see all the weddings that are happening this summer. Hannah Brown just had a beautiful wedding. I think it was in France. Anyways, there's a lot going on in terms of witnessing other people having love, finding their person, having this wedding. And there's so many of you that say to me, what do I do when all my friends are getting married, when everybody I know is in a happy, healthy relationship, and I'm over here struggling and I'm comparing myself and I'm annoyed that everybody else in my friend group is married and I'm not? How do I not freak out about timeline anxiety? How do I not crash out when it feels like I'm playing musical chairs? Everybody else got the memo to sit down, AKA get married, and I didn't. And I'm just out here by myself. We are going to talk about this because I want to just give you real practical advice on how can we reframe this and how can we actually use this experience to our advantage. Okay. I have been there before. I've been there before where, whether it was my good friends getting married or people I know or watching my own twin sister get married. I mean, that place where you go, what is so fucked up about me? What is so wrong with me that all these other people can find their person and get married and I'm over here still single? Like, what is so wrong with me that I can't figure this out? Am I just not worthy of a relationship? Is it just never going to happen for me? And I should just surrender to being the cool aunt and travel the world and have all the dogs and just give up on this idea of ever finding somebody. I've been there and I know how painful it is when you're watching the people that are in your life go through this milestone and you have that feeling of guilt because you're going, oh my gosh, I really just want to be happy for this person. I really want to celebrate them. And there's a big part of you that does. There's that big part of you that's like, oh, I'm just so happy for this person. And then you're at the wedding reception. It's that quiet moment as you're, you know, going to the bathroom and you're away from the party and you look in the mirror and you're in the bathroom and you're just like, what is wrong with me? You just look in the mirror and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why am I texting my ex while I'm at this reception and telling them that I miss them? Just as an example. Like, it is so painful to be there. I just want to acknowledge it. That's the only way we heal, the only way we change is if we can acknowledge the pain. It's painful when we watch other people get the thing that we want and we watch them do it. It makes us feel like, oh my gosh, something's wrong with me. I really want this thing. Why can't I have it? Okay. Then the other thing it does, this is a very human thing, is it makes us feel like we're going to lose those people. It makes us feel like we're different from the group. And because of being different from the group, we're no longer going to fit in and we're going to get left behind. And those people aren't going to want relationships with us. So we're comparing ourselves. We're spiraling about that. We're like, oh my God, is this ever going to happen for me? And then simultaneously, we're afraid that these people are no longer going to want us in their lives. And it feels like we're being cut off from the pack, which evolutionary psychology, that is a big freaking deal. That's enough to make you completely freak out and spiral because it's connected to survival, right? Like we need to have other people and be part of a group as humans because it makes us feel like, oh, this is how I survive and thrive. So you're going through all these emotions. It's painful. And I don't know if you're anything like I was in the past. Maybe you're drinking more. Maybe you're looking for quick dopamine hits. So you're hooking up with that random dude at the reception because, oh, at least it'll make you feel wanted for a minute. You'll get that quick dopamine hit. And you're just making yourself feel worse and worse and worse. And you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get what I want. Okay, let's breathe. Let's just acknowledge a few truths. I want to help you get this mindset back on track. Okay, number one, when you are comparing yourself to someone and you're going, oh my gosh, that's never going to happen for me. I'm so sad that this person is getting this. Why don't I have this? I want you to realize this. That is a gift because it is reaffirming for you that this is the desire that you have placed on your heart, that you are seeing this other person get married, have the relationship, get engaged, whatever it is, and that by you being jealous, by you comparing yourself, that's actually this really powerful, powerful information for you to go, oh, this is what I want. I see them having it, these feelings it's bringing up for me, instead of labeling it as jealous or comparison or, oh, that's so terrible that you're upset that they have it and you don't, instead of labeling it that way, let's shift the narrative and let's say, oh, wow, this is the evidence that this is what you desire as well. You desire this. You wouldn't feel the comparison. You wouldn't feel the jealousy if it wasn't something that you truly wanted. So I want you to have that gratitude of, wow, okay, I'm getting clarity that this is what I want. That's number one. You're getting the clarity that, wow, you really do want this thing. That's like when I see people having babies, for the longest time, I was like, oh, good for them, good for them. I didn't have clarity. Okay. And then there came a point, probably around age 30, where I'd see people have babies and it was like this aching and this longing in me of like, oh, I really want that. I really want that. Oh my gosh, they have that and I don't have this. And I was, self aware enough, doing enough work to realize, wow, I have this sadness, I have this ache, I have this desire when I see other mothers, not because I'm upset for them, not because I'm like, why do they get to have a baby and I don't have one yet? No, because I really want to be a mother. It's really clear to me. I really want that. It's a clear desire in my heart. So now if I see someone, announce their baby being born or pregnancy, I don't have any of those icky feelings. I have celebration and I say, thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for the evidence that I am celebrating this person. And if it's available to them, it's available to me too. It's available to them. It's available to me too. I celebrate them. And I'm also celebrating my own journey towards being a parent. Right. So that's just one example, but I need you to reframe it. That jealousy, the ickiness, it's actually not. It's just evidence that you really want this thing too. And that if they have it, that doesn't mean that you can't have it, right? It's like you have to have this abundance mindset of, oh, it's just evidence. If it's available for them, it's available for me. This person's getting married. Oh, I can get married, right? It's just proof. It's just proof that what you want exists in the universe. All right. We have to make that shift. All right. The second point I want to get to, your journey is your journey. And man, this gets cheesy AF and gets annoying to hear from people, but just hear me out. Your journey is your journey. You have to heal enough and Do the things that are required of you to become the version of you that brings in the thing that you want, so that when it comes in and it's in your life, that you don't sabotage it and that you are equipped to maintain it and to nurture it and to be a good steward of it. I think about, why am I getting married in my mid 30s? Why didn't it happen for me in my 20s? You know why? It would have been a disaster. That's why. Even though I wanted it, even though I cried myself to sleep when my friends were getting married and I couldn't even maintain a relationship past 3 months and I'm sobbing myself to sleep, I was not ready as a human being to welcome in a healthy marriage. The things that you desire need to happen on the timeline that honors the highest and best good for all and for you included. And I really, truly believe that you have to surrender. You have to surrender to your timeline. And here's the deal. You have to pray, but move your feet. When I say pray, whatever religion or not religion, maybe it's spirituality for you, whatever that looks like. But I really mean, you have to connect to the vision that you have for your life. You have to be really open and honest to the universe and a higher power about what it is that you want in your life. Okay. We have to do that. And we have to move our feet. We have to become the people that attract and maintain the thing that we're longing for, right? Like, I even think about building this podcast. I wanted to have a radio show, y'all, since I was like in middle school, you know? Um, it happened in divine timing. It happened when I had started to do the work on myself, when I was ready to share the journey, when I was able to do it in a way that was the highest and best and good for all, good for me. I had healed enough to be able to be vulnerable with you all, and highest and good for the audience, right? Like, it happened when it was supposed to. Good Lord, if I had started a podcast when I was like 21, you guys, that would have been entertaining, super entertaining. You guys, it would have been like a whole different style of show. And like early Call Her Daddy days, it would have been like that. And that isn't the highest and best, and that isn't the best for me. And I just know that everything happened when it was supposed to. And I really, truly believe this about relationships. And I really, really, truly believe that your worth is not contingent on you being in a relationship, on you being with someone, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship. You have your own journey of, maybe you are single right now and you are having to really work on yourself and become securely attached and really heal some wounds. Maybe it's happening for you right now because you need to work on your family relationships. Higher power, universe, God is saying, hey, I see you. I know you're in this season of singleness. I really need you to love yourself and really work on your family, right? Maybe it's because you never got to have fun and you focused on your career and you've been grinding, and you really need to focus on reconnecting to your inner child and hanging out with your friends and traveling to Europe. Like, whatever. You are single for a reason. And the more that you hate that reason, cry about it, get really upset, the more you prolong the lessons. There are lessons in every season, okay? The more we embrace it, the more that we go, what is my singleness trying to teach me right now? Right? Instead of saying, oh my God, all my friends are married and it's never going to happen for me. The more we embrace where we are, the quicker we move through the season. Okay. So really, truly trust the timeline of your life and enjoy the journey. And I do want to remind you of something. When you're comparing yourself to all these people who are in relationships, who are married, You never know what is actually going on in someone's relationship. All right. You could see a big, big, beautiful wedding. You never know what's actually going on. So remind yourself that the thing that you're comparing to, like when you go into that fantasy place of like, oh, to have that person's body, to have that person's life, to have that person's husband, you know, like, and you're in this like fantasy world of like really comparing yourself and wishing you had it. You don't actually know the reality. You really don't. You do not. So please, 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 please do not compare yourself. Just, it's such a waste of time. It is such a waste of time. Instead of comparing yourself, right? Whenever you notice that little twinge of, ooh, I want that, remind yourself that's evidence that this is a desire that is placed on your heart, that this is something that you want. Okay. And that, hey, it's time for you to move your feet. It's time for you to do the work. It's time for you to start embodying the version of you that brings in the things that you want. But remember, we bring things in when we have surrendered to the timeline, when we don't have the need to control, to push, to move things faster. We bring in what we want when we're in that energy of, well, of course it's available to me. Of course it's happening for me. And it's going to unfold in the magical way that it is supposed to. Right. I mean, I think about my partner and I could have never predicted the way that things would unfold, but I'm incredibly grateful that they have the way that they have, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. If I had tried to control it, I would have for sure messed it up. Oh, absolutely. But I was in this place of finally surrendering, of finally letting go of the timeline and appreciating the moment, appreciating the love in the moment for what it was and not trying to push and not trying to control. So I hope that this little mindset reframe is helpful for you because some of you really need to hear it. And please don't use your single season to numb, to create worse mental health issues for yourself by drinking too much or partying or engaging in meaningless, situationship on again, off again, ex relationship BS. Like, don't use your single time to do that. If you know that you want a healthy relationship and you know that you want to build the kind of life where you have a healthy, loving, secure family that you're building, then use the time well. Use the time well. Use the time to do the work on you. Use the time to become the secure version of you. And obviously, if you need help with that, I'm here to help you. We do have a few spots in the Empowered Secure Love program. Just go use the link in the show notes. Takes a couple minutes. I would love to help you with this. You deserve to work on yourself. You deserve to invest the time and the energy and the financial investment. You deserve to be able to invest that into you so that when you are entering a relationship, you have such a healthy foundation. I believe that for every person. The healthier the foundation that we can bring to a marriage, then it is an absolute gift that we're giving ourselves, we're giving to our partner, we're giving to the marriage, you're giving to your future children if you decide to have children. Like, this is not a selfish thing for you to do. This is the most giving, selfless thing that you can do when you say, I'm going to invest in me and in my healing because I know that I want to be the securely attached, emotionally available, healthy relationship model for the people in my life. I want to show up that way for the people that I love. And I know that I need to do some work. I need to do some work to get there. Right. So I hope that for you. I hope that you can get out of your head, stop comparing your journey to other people's journeys. Stop making up lies about not being worthy of marriage or not being worthy of a relationship. You are so worthy of it. It's just about your own timeline, your own healing, and you making the decision to embody healthy love and secure attachment. Okay. All right, y'all. I hope this episode was helpful. Send it to somebody who needs it. And if you haven't done so, will you go leave me a written review on Apple Podcasts? That is the way that people find this show. I read every single review, and it means the world to me when you take time to do that. So it's just Apple Podcasts, you go to the show, I think you scroll all the way down and then you can leave a review. That would mean so much to me. All right, y'all. I'm thinking of you and I'm just so grateful you're here. I adore this community. Thank you for your support as I'm approaching my wedding. I really feel the love. I feel the support. I've had so many DMs, so many people reaching out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a victory for me in so many ways, but also you guys have been there. Like you have seen me go through so much. So it's a victory for all of us. Like let's August 23rd, let's get vulnerable community. It's a big party, y'all. Like, raise your kombucha or your wine or whatever, but give us a toast on the 23rd because this is a big deal. And I really appreciate your support. All right. I'm wishing you high self-worth and great relationships. I'll talk to you soon.